We're going to get started in a second, y'all. I'm going to send this link out, then I'm going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, bet. What's going on, y'all? So there's a few moves I'm looking at right now. There's a few moves I'm looking at. So I'm looking at possible GN sell, possibly Euro New Zealand. They already started their move last night, but we could possibly be looking for re-entry. Euro New Zealand is on the daily level currently. So we're going to see if it's going to treat as a support level like we see here, or it's going to break through and become a resistance. We see respecting this level here. So we're about to see if it's going to pop up again or if it's going to break down. But GN is looking like a possible sell setup. Again, it started to move earlier last night, but we're about to see if the move's going to continue right now. So there's a few moves that already started, and then there's a few moves that are at some potential levels. We're just going to keep an eye on a couple pairs right now. Had a great start to the week yesterday, went 6-0. We're going to go over that in just a second. But we're going to see if we can hop on some charts real quick. We'll hop in some trades, I should say. Those that's in the Telegram, first link in the description, free signal room. I don't know if y'all saw the new schedule, but me and the members, we already caught like 15 pips last night off NJ. We missed the entry. We had our Zoom call last night. We entered some trades live. We missed the entry on GA. But if we would have entered that thing would have been a nice, crazy move. But we were able to get on NJ and catch a quick few pips last night. But so we're going to be looking at Euro New Zealand. All the Canadian USD pairs, including the indices and gold, were pumping up. The video was in the live stream yesterday. I was looking for a gold buy. That thing was retracing. I missed the entry on it because I wasn't looking at the charts. But yeah, if we would have jumped in on that, or I would have missed the entry, that would have been a huge play. Because yesterday it was retracing down, hit that level, and it's exploding back up and broke through this level. So yeah, unfortunately missed that entry. But all the USD pairs are pumping up. We did catch a nice sell on US30 and NAS yesterday, though. And as you can see, it literally just did a repeat of what we saw here. Hit this level, shot up, dropped down, hit this level, shooting back up. So we're going to see how it reacts to this daily level again. See if it's going to break through it or if we can see a possible sell setup. We also caught this NAS trade. It's doing the same thing as US30. You see it hit this level, shot up, boom, dropped down, and now it's pushing up. And so are GBPJPY USDX. So we're going to see how price reacts to these levels. So this thing did just drop down. GN's retracing up as well. I got two screens up right now. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Give me 1 second. I want to look at some other charts too, because I believe there were some other moves I saw that could potentially happen. All right. This is USD pairs. Yeah, so we're going to see how it reacts to this level here. So it did just break through the wall and is on top of it. So we're going to see if it's going to break back down to the daily level or it's going to treat it as a support level. We do have some slight levels of traffic to break, but depending on how this candlestick reacts and other USD pairs, it could potentially break through them. But looking at your 30, well, this is pumping up. Let me see gold. Gold's just going crazy too. Yeah, so this is pumping up. Out of curiosity, let me see what these other pairs are up to. This is pumping up as well. Your 30 is pumping up as well. This is a huge pump up. It's climbing up this imbalance. We could catch a few thousand pips. We're going to keep an eye on that, see what it decides to do. So the reason why I'm quiet is because I got two charts up right now. Looking at two different pairs right now. Okay, this just retested the daily level. So we're going to see if we can break through it. Out of curiosity, let me see what Euro New Zealand is up to as well. This is still respecting that daily level. So it looks like it's trying to push up some more. There's a strong wall right here, though. It looks like it's trying to break it. Yeah, this is kind of into. I don't know if it will long term do it. It could be a potential scalp setup. Has been pushing up. Did a retest, drop, broke the structure. Now it's pushing back up. Reacted off this level here. So right now I'm debating if it's going to be like a day trade or it will just be like a scalp setup. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to pump all the way up to here or not, because it's on an imbalance on the daily and the 4-hour level, and it's climbing up it. Yeah, it's right on the 50. So I wonder if it's going to keep climbing up. New 5 minutes started. Yeah, so everything's pumping up right now, but even this is climbing up an imbalance. This is pumping up as well. Yeah, so the Canadian USD pairs are pumping up right now. So right now I'm trying to figure out if they're going to break those levels or if they're going to retrace, but they're all pumping right now. Just broke this level right here. Sure, 30 broke this level as well. And we could potentially catch a few thousand pips. I don't know if it's going to go fully zone to zone. If it does, that's just extra pips, but I can't see a potential scalp setup minimum on these trades. Now, GBPJPY and all that, I'm going to wait until it's pumping up right now. I kind of like how these are looking. Yeah, but I'm gonna wait to see what the next candlestick looks like. They're pumping up though, so I might jump in on these. It looks like they're following gold, but all the other indices and stuff are pumping up as well. Yeah, all these are pumping up. Yeah, USDX is pumping up as well. So I'm gonna wait to see what these indices do in the next candlestick. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna wait for these other pairs to, I don't know why this is up. I'm gonna wait on these other pairs to decide what they're trying to do. New Zealand JPY, we caught a few pips a few hours ago. I think we entered this trade around 9 o'clock EST. Soon a retracement. It is bearish as of now, but we can't ignore this rejection wick off this level here, this level of price right here. So we could, I want to see right now how it's going to react to this daily level. Currently it's on the daily level. It's a little bit above it. So I want to see if it's going to break back underneath or if we're going to see the retracement happen. But we did catch a quick amount of pips on here. So now I'm about to mark off a wall if I can find one. Yeah, but I'm gonna wait for the next 15 to see what the indices look like and what the other currency pairs look like. And then we're going to go from there. I don't know what level to mark off. Do that right there. But I see AJ following suit as well. And then GJ and I think EJ are on daily levels. AJ looks a little bit different though. We had the nice drop right here. Boom. Then when it hit this level, it came back up. Then it hit this 4-hour level again. It's retracing back up, and I was above the support level right here. So I'm going to see what the next candlestick look like. The next candlestick looks like for this as well. It's got a retest. It's got a nice retest off the daily level. It's currently on top of this wall pushing up. So depending on what this next candlestick looks like, may or may not enter a buy setup for this. So I'm going to be paying attention to GN. You can look at the JPY pairs still. Just kind of following what Euro New Zealand's doing. Slap broke above it. Yeah, so we might be jumping into some buys this next candlestick. Depending on what the next candlestick looks like. Because USD Canadian pairs, as of now, are pumping up like crazy. So we might be jumping into some buys. So I'm about to write some of this stuff up. So we got about 3 minutes to the next 15. So until then, we're just going to be chilling and waiting. I'll have to write some of the stuff up. Before that, I'm going to go ahead and post a disclaimer out. Happy New Year, Daniel. What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, so if I'm quiet, that's because I'm typing up some stuff. I got both of these on. I got both my charts up, and I'm about to write some of these up just in case I do want to insert. But this is your first time on the stream. Make sure you join the free signal room. First thing in the description, so you don't miss out on any trades. Excuse me one second. I need some water. Yeah, so we're going to keep an eye on this. We're going to keep an eye on some other pairs as well. Yeah, so these are pumping up. Yeah, so we might be jumping in on these next candlesticks. That's all for this. I'm looking at 1485. So we might jump in. Did a pump. I was reacting to this low here, which is fine for us. It's doing a retracement. So we get a better entry. More ideal entry, I should say. USDX just hit the daily level. New 15-day just start. Yeah, this stuff's pumping up. Yeah, everything's pumping up. So this just broke that level, so we might go for a buy here on this as well. I'm going to see who's going to retrace some more. I'm going to put this on my other chart, my other screen. Looks like it's still trying to pump up. 80 CAD from where it's currently at, 92.75. Yeah, so as of now, everything's pumping up. I don't know how long it's going to continue to do that, but as of now, everything's pumping up. So we're about to jump into some things. Yeah, so I'm about to jump into US30 and just US30 for now. Yeah, so again, stop loss for this is 14,185. About to type the TP and stuff in the chat right now. But yeah, that thing's pumping up right now. Yeah, that thing is pumping. Y'all should be blue right now. Again, we're about to hit a wall, but we did just hit we hit TP2 already, to be honest. So the next TP, I'm about to mark it off right now. The next TP for this is going to be, what do I have this here? 14,340. Let's see if we can hit that. But it is pumping up nicely right now. So while that's doing that, let's see, this is still on the daily level. Again, I don't know if this is going to be of how the direction price is going to be going for the entire day, because we are climbing up an imbalance. But as of now, price is pumping up, and I can see it's potentially at least hitting, depending on how we see how price reacts to this next TP, will determine if I think we can keep pumping up or not. But we see here, price ranged at this daily level for a little bit. Struggle to break this level of traffic, then push back up. Had a nice drop yesterday, I believe. I know, not really. US30 and NAS had a better drop in SPX than this. This didn't really do what NAS and US30 did yesterday. As we can see here, it kind of attempted, but didn't even break past the middle of the zone. And then retrace back up. So yeah, this thing's pumping nicely. So y'all should be blue on this. Y'all should be nice and blue on this. 80 CAD retraced. Let me see if in the USD pair. Well, that's too late to enter. All these are too late. So let's hit the 4-hour level. So we could have entered this. But we're going to see. I'm going to see if it retests this level. If it retests that level, then I might jump in on that. Out of curiosity, I want to see if gold came to a slight halt. Let me adjust these TPs. I don't think I counted these right. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so we're going to be waiting to see. It's still steadily pumping up. 80 CAD, I have that on my other screen. It did a retracement, and now it's just chilling on that level. Let me see what AJ is up to. So AJ's retracing some. So on top of this level of traffic, so we might jump in on this. Let me see what the other JPY pairs are up to. That's pumping up. That's not really a good entry though. So I'm still gonna wait to see if GA can break down. It looks like it's about to try to. Yeah, US30 is pumping nicely. Couple thousand pips away from the next TP. I want to see if we can hit this. We're like 500 pips away. If you're on this trade, make sure to hit that like button. I'm still looking at some other pairs, but this is the only one that I'm currently in. We're about to hit the next TP. We're a few hundred pips away. Yes, I'm trying to see who's going to hit it. We barely missed it. Let me see if it hit it on my broker. All right, we're almost there. It's on the green line, but it hasn't hit 40 yet. Oh, we barely missed it. There we go. $370. So depending on, we did that before the next 5 minutes, which is good. So again, this was a huge pump up. So and we're about to hit a wall. So don't be surprised if the next 15 or even the next 5 minutes that's about to pop up if we see a retracement, because this level right here is a strong wall on another time frame, and we're going to have to kind of break through it. And just adjust this actually. As now, it's still pumping up nicely. 80 CAD's doing a nice retest. I like how 80 CAD's looking on my other screen. So we might jump in on 80 CAD also. I didn't jump in it yet. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm going to let y'all know when I jump in it, if I do. That thing's pumping nicely. That's a nice candlestick right there. So Euro USD, that's retracing down some more. Sure, 30 is pumping nicely. So if it continues to pump up, we're definitely going to jump on possibly ESDX as well. So we're going to see what the next 15-minute candlestick looks like. And then we're going to go from there. But all the indices are pumping up. Shoot, we're going to be on this 4-hour level. Depending on how it reacts, we could try to do a scalp setup on SPX as well. Let's see where NAS is at. NAS, same thing. Broke this level here. We could possibly look for possible entries on that. US30 is almost at the 4-hour level as well. We're at this key level here, so it's going to be interesting to see how it reacts to this. I'd like to see the next TP get hit before, before the next 15. But as we can see, it hit this level here, and we see it's rejecting a little bit. So don't be surprised. And plus, this is a huge candlestick up, so don't be surprised the next candlestick do see retracement. GN just broke this level. So depending on what the next candlestick for GN looks like, we may or may not be hopping in on that as well. I'm going to put GBPJPY back on my other screen just to keep an eye on it. So SL for GN, I'm looking at 91.25. So about 100 pip stop loss. Yeah, I like how this is looking. So out of curiosity, let me see what Euro New Zealand's up to. Euro New Zealand just broke this level as well. So depending on what this next 15 looks like, we might be hopping in on both GN and EN. So we're going to see what this next candlestick looks like. GBPJPY still at this level, kind of at a halt. We're going to see if we can break through that level, hit the next TP, but unfortunately, it's not going to be before the next candlestick. I mean, there's 50 seconds left, so it could do it, but as it's looking now, we might see retracement coming up on this next candlestick, especially since we just broke the daily level on EUSDX, and then SPX and NAS, we just broke the 4-hour level. Well, SPX just hit so SPX just broke it, NAS just broke it. The US30 is right there, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a retracement, but I'm gonna have that on my other screen. I'm interested to see what EN and GN do. See if we can jump in on those. It just actually GBPJPY just broke through that level, so we might be hitting it before that candlestick. Well, no, it's not going to be because we had 3 seconds. All right, new candlestick. Let's see if it's going to pump. It did start above that level, which is interesting. Let me not miss anything and pull up some charts on my other. Dang, I missed the entry on AJ though. I just looked at that on my other screen. So that's kind of unfortunate. Dang, that's unfortunate. So we're almost at the next TP on this level though. And all right, we just hit it. We just hit the next TP. Cool. So now we're about to be paying attention to the New Zealand pairs. Let's see what the New Zealand pairs are up to. Gonna put this right here. So we are deep in profit on GBPJPY, so make sure to keep an eye on your charts. Looking at Euro New Zealand on my left screen, about to pull up GBP New Zealand on my right screen. I do like how these are looking, so I'm about to write these up. Have not entered them yet, just looking at them for now. Yeah, so we want to see this get treated as a support level to potentially keep pushing up to hit the middle of the zone. But again, don't be shocked if we do see a retracement, because that's definitely very possible. The USD pairs are just pumping like crazy. End with a nice rejection wick. So ADCAT is trying. And the other Canadian pairs, if I'm not mistaken, are pumping up. So ADCAT is just slacking. But sometimes Australian dollar pairs be a little bit behind, but this one's not pumping up actually. So this is doing a nice retest. This is also doing a nice retest. And I could put the stop loss a little lower. Kind of like where it's at right there. GBP30 is continuing to pump up. So ESTX is looking tempting. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's pumping nicely. And I think it's pumping nicely. Euro USD is kind of chilling at this level right here. So GBP30 ESTX are pumping. It's going to be interesting what they do going into New York. And if I'm not mistaken, there is some news for USD in Canada today, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might just be the USD. So we had this go off. Not worried about that. So yeah, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. EST, we got some red folder news for the USD. So it's going to be interesting to see if it's going to make price continue to pump up, or it's going to cause things to drop back down and the downtrend to continue. Because looking right now, we are closing in on some imbalance levels. But also, what's happening right now is just crazy pump. This is still looking bearish as of now, but it's definitely been, like I went over with the members last night in the Zoom, it's definitely been respecting this level. We can see that it hasn't broken this level since the 21st of December. And the last 2 days ended in rejection weeks, and the day before that ended with the green candlestick after it hit the support level, shooting up to the middle of the zone in this 4-hour level. So it's going to be interesting. We do have a nice imbalance here, so we could possibly see this get hunted, or it's going to cause price to tank. That's literally the only two things I can see happening when this news comes out, or nothing could happen. Sometimes red folder news comes out, doesn't affect the charts or the market. That's always a possibility. So let's go back to GN, EN. Yeah, so they're still retesting those levels. So we're still going to patiently wait to see what those decide to do. What else was we looking at? So the 80 CAD. Yeah, that's dropping back down. So it looks like the Canadian pairs are dropping back down for now, because this is right at this key support level. Broke above that wall a little bit. So I want to see what's going to retrace back down or if it's going to pump up. Because this kind of looks like GBPJPY was bullish for a while. Hit this same support level here, support resistance level, drop down. Nice rejection, which broke through this level. So I want to see if price is going to continue to pop up or if it's going to drop back down. Because you see the last two times price hit this level, harsh rejection down, to the same levels actually. So yeah, we're going to see what it does, but it's still in the daily level. It looks like it's about to reattempt. So we're going to see how it reacts. GBPJPY is still trying, but it's stuck at this level of traffic. To the left, has a huge mess. It's going to have to break. It's kind of in a sandwich, which is why it's doing what it's doing currently. Yeah, but it did just hit a key level on the imbalance. We see everything retracing. All right, so that's rejecting down. Got a new 5-minute about to start in about 40 seconds. So we're still looking at E and a GN for possible sell setups. We missed some setups on the JPY pairs, but it's all good. We're only in one trade currently. Yeah, so we're going to see what this next 5-minute does, but it's currently chilling at this level that I was talking about previously. So we're going to see if it's going to retrace or it's going to break through. But it's stuck at a level of traffic right now. Gold's retracing as well. Yeah, everything's about to retrace a little bit. My bad. If I'm quiet, that's because I'm looking at two screens at once, trying to see if there's anything else we can jump in on. As of now, we're just chilling. We're just patiently waiting on Euro New Zealand NGN to see if they are going to show us they want to continue to try to push down. And if so, we're going to jump in on it. We got about 3 minutes until the next 15. So we might be jumping in on these. I do like that right there. I do like what it just did right there. It's got a slight level of traffic right here. Did a nice retest. So depending on what the next 15 looks like, we might be jumping in on these. US30 still trying to pump up. $80 cash dropping. USD is dropping. So it's reacting to what gold's doing. I like how these are looking right here. Out of curiosity, I want to see what GA is doing. It's right there. Yes, we got a few minutes to the next 15, so I'm going to write these plays up. I do like how these are looking right here. So this is going to be about 100 pip stop loss. Yeah, so we got a new 15 about to start. It's pumping up, which is interesting. Doesn't look like it's going to hit it before the next 15. I mean, we got 50 seconds, so we're going to see if it can. But it's still pumping up, which is a good sign. So now we're just going to pay attention to E and G and see what those are about to do. If this is pumping up nicely, it might hit it. Let's see. We're right back at like TP3, TP4. So we might hit it before the next 15. Let's see. We got about 20 seconds. Oh, we almost hit it. And the 15 just started. All right. Well, my bad, y'all. Didn't quite hit it. Looks like it's about to try to, though. GN and EN are looking like red candlesticks. So, yeah, we might hop in on these right here. So let me see how it decides to move. US30 still trying. It's trying to. It's reacting off this wall right here. So I got EN on my other screen. I just don't want to miss this TP getting hit. We're a couple pips off from it. The GP New Zealand on my other screen. Yeah, so GN is retracing back up. It's doing another retest. So we're still going to wait on that. but we're literally a couple hundred pips off from US30 hitting the next TP. So I want to see if we can hit that. We're like 200 pips off. All right, we just hit it. TP5 just got hit. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. So the next TP is going to be 1,500. 1,000, I should say. Where did the line just go? Oh, that's why I'm tripping. I was looking at that. I was like, that don't seem right. I put the wrong. I was typing fast. I over did the math wrong in my head. It's not supposed to be 59. It's supposed to be 14,390. My bad, y'all. We're brain farting. Now I'm putting too many zeros in. There we go. So we're going to see if we can hit that level. So while price is doing that, I just fixed the TPs in the free signal room. So while price is doing that, let me see what these pairs are up to. These are pumping up as well. So USDX, we could possibly jump in. NAS is doing a nice retest off this level. So we could possibly try to ride this wave up as well. Let's see what your USD is up to. Your USD is pumping back up. Let me pull up GN. GN's retesting this level. YEN's doing the same thing. 80 CAD's still respecting that daily level. Gold's pumping up. Yeah, so USD and Canadian pairs are kind of following gold's lead right now. And the indices are just pumping up. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when the news comes up. But at least for now, we're deep in profit. But again, we are climbing up an imbalance. So make sure to have your SL in profit and keep an eye on your charts. And of course, if you're happy with your profits, you don't got to hold. You don't have to keep holding. You can close if you want. Yeah, so I'm going to keep an eye on GN and EN and the other indices. But everything else, just going to stay out of. Yeah, because we missed some good entries on the JPY pairs, which is a little unfortunate. I'm not going to mess with GJ. I'm just going to wait till it hits the next daily level. New 5-minute did just start. See price retracing, which isn't a surprise. We anticipated that happening. So now we're going to see if we can continue to pump up though. So looking to the left, yeah. So now it's about to try to break through this level of traffic. It's on top of this one, which is good. But like I said, make sure you have your SL in profit. We are deep in profit. Nobody should close out of this trade red. And then we're just going to patiently wait. Okay, so this just broke back down. GN just broke back down. So let's see if we can break that wall. Okay, just broke through it. Slightly. So Let me get this right. Yeah, this is trying to drop down, so we might jump in this as well. If I'm quiet, that's because I'm typing this up. So I do like how this is looking right here. $95. We got some kilos here. Yes, this is dropping. Might jump in on this. Yeah, I'm gonna enter this. It did break this level. It could retest again, but it did already do nice retest. So I'm gonna see if it can keep dropping. So again, SL for this is going to be 91.25. This is just gonna be a members only play. But of course, you're in a live stream. If you see what I see, do feel free to enter. But this thing's already ripping. So now I'm about to type these TPs up. While we do that, let me look at Dread 30 really quick. Dread 30 is reattempting. All right, so let me see what EN's up to. EN's doing a little bit different, but EN's kind of on his own compared to GN. GN's the only one looking kind of bearish, New Zealand pair-wise anyways. So we already hit TP1 on this. So we already hit TP1. We're a couple pips off from TP2. So TP2 is going to be, we'll just retrace back up, but we did just hit TP1. TP2 is going to be let me see something. 99.5. If I'm quiet, let's go and typing these TPs up. Those just joining the stream, we're only in 2 trades currently. Okay, so we're right back at TP1. So we're a pip away from TP2. But let me pull up my other screen just to see what that's going on with. So that thing's still attempting. We barely missed the next TP during 30 wise. Let me see on my broker to see if we hit TP2 on GN. Let's see. No, we missed it by like half a pip. It was going for round 2, so we're about to see if we can hit it. But yeah, we're deep in profit on GBPJPY. We barely missed the next TP. We're still attempting to hit it. And then you're on New Zealand. Still right here. We're still not going to enter that until it breaks that level. So we're just going to let that do its thing for now. We just hit TP2 on GBP New Zealand. All right. Yeah, so we're still going to stay out of Euro New Zealand. We're not going to jump in that one yet. This is the next TP. And so we're nice and profit on this. GN is dropping as we speak. We're going to see if we can hit the next TP, which is 90.05. 30 still attempting. It's still kind of stuck and struggling, but it's still trying. I want to see if we can hit it before the next 15. But if we do hit that level, we are going to be in the middle of the zone. And then it's going to be a huge chance, like 90. The next candlestick is going to be a huge chance, like 80, 90% chance to see retracement. Especially if we hit the next TP. We might we might see a retracement or retest. Let me see what else is going on. And that's kind of doing something. That's dropping back down. Let me see what these JPY pairs are up to. Yeah, these things. Well, we could have been up some more pips. We missed the AJ entry. I was sidetracked looking at all the indices. That's the thing. Like, I need to get another screen. That's what I need to get. I need to get me a third monitor. I think that will help me out. Because I only got 2 right now. I need me a third monitor. I'm going to have one strictly for indice pairs. And then one for metals and oil. And the other one, well, between the gold one, I'll switch between that and currency pairs, whatever's needed. But we just hit TP3 on GN. Patience pays. Yeah, we could have entered up here, but again, we don't control the markets and we're not trying to gamble here. So I'd rather patiently wait for confirmations of price showing me it's trying to do the move than me see price hit a level and assume it's going to do the move. And then, it rejects that level. And then now I'm freaking out. You get what I mean? But we see the retracement right here, right before the next 15, which is not a surprise. So the next 15 is either going to pump and break through that level or might retrace a little bit more. So again, we are deep in profit on GBPJPY. So if you're happy with your profits, same thing with GN. If you're happy with your profits on either trade, feel free to close. You don't have to hold to every TP because not every TP gets hit. A good example of that is AUD/USD yesterday. I think we missed the last TP by like 2 pips, to be fair. But hit the middle of the zone, and they retrace back up. And you can see that thing exploded all night and it's still currently exploding up. So the GBP30 is doing a reattempt, at least as of now. So I'm going to keep that on my other screen, keep an eye on that on my other screen. Out of curiosity, EN is about to go for around 3. If it breaks that level, depending on what it looks like, we might enter that as well. But yeah, we're deep in profit on GN. Nicely in profit. We're up for like 20, 25 pips on GN currently. So make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that like button. If y'all want to contact me directly, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. You can hit me up on, well, let me switch the banner back because y'all can't see it right now. Hit me on Instagram at playmaker_away. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room. This is how we did yesterday. We went 6-0, caught a total of 82,644 pips. NJ, we caught 75 pips. GJ, we caught 89 pips. Euro USD, we caught 47. AD USD, 33 pips. US30, 54,300 pips. And NAS100, 28,100 pips. And let me see, because I don't know if we went over how we did as a week and how we ended last month, how many pips we caught last month. So let me go over that. So last month alone, we caught 421,811 pips. That's the entire month of December. And if you go into the signal room, I have it linked here. And then if you click this, it'll literally bring you all the way back up to the first week of December, so you can see all the trades we hit, because everything's documented in real time. Live, you'll see all the times, the dates, and all that stuff. But that was how we ended last month of December. But how we ended the week last week, we went 15-0, and that was including Monday being closed. The week before that, I think we went like 20-2, something like that. But Tuesday we got 29,264 pips. Wednesday we caught 1,184 pips. Thursday we caught 123 pips, and Friday we caught 330 pips. So far we ended the year on a good note. We ended the quarter on a good note, and we're starting this year and this new quarter on a great note. And so the end of the year sale is done. It's not 50% off no more, but it is a new quarter. So I do have the quarter sale going on. At the beginning of each quarter, I do have a sale going on. So it is 25% off the monthly. The yearly and the lifetime is still on a big discount. But make sure to follow me on Instagram at playmaker_away. If you're in this live stream, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to see if we can hit 350 subscribers by the end of this month. That's the goal. GBPJPY is pumping back up. I'm about to show you that on the other screen. GBPJPY is pumping back up, looking nice. We're almost at the middle of the zone. But if you're interested in getting notified when I enter every trade, and as well as I also let the members know yesterday, but I also let the free signal room know as well. We're no longer, at least the members and I are no longer just trading London and New York session. We're also going to be entering trades during Asian and pre-London. We caught this move on NJ last night, went over it during the Zoom call, and then soon after the Zoom call, we entered this trade, caught a nice sell on NJ for the second time that day, because in the morning we caught a nice sell on NJ as well. So if you don't want to miss out any trades and not just wait till London and New York to enter any trades, make sure to click those links in the description. Also do one-on-one mentorships, and the course is dropping next week. But I'm going to drop the link for the members later tonight, because the members are going to have early access as well as a discount on the course. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm looking at a bunch of charts right now. So GBPJPY is reattempting. GN's reattempting. Is looking nice. EN, I think that's the only other pair I'm be looking at for now. Might pay attention to the other USD pairs and the Canadian pairs. 80 CAD, depending on how it reacts to this level, maybe. But for the most part, I think we're just going to be chilling in these trades for now. So not as crazy and eventful as yesterday's live stream, but that doesn't really matter because we're in 2 trades and we're 2 for 2 right now. Currently 3-0 for the day, if you include the trade me and the members took last night. But yeah, not a bad start to the day. Not a bad start to the day. We caught a good amount of pips in an hour. Let me see here. Yes, I'm about to hop off, y'all. I'm going to see you on tomorrow's live stream. I got a video. I got to edit it, but I got a video dropping either today or tomorrow on YouTube. So make sure to be on the lookout for that. Make sure to hit that bell too, so you're notified not only when I go live, but when I do drop a video, because we don't just live stream here. I also post content weekly on the channel. Yeah, so we're going to hit the next TP on both of these trades. Yeah, so we're going to let these run. And then members, you already know in a few hours, I'm going to give you an update on the trades we're in, as well as the New York session price watch list. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I think these are the only trades we're going to really be looking at right now. This just broke this level. And I'm kind of sick to my stomach because in last night's Zoom call, price was literally right here. So it did drop 40 pips. So I was like, I don't want to enter that. But if we would have entered this off this retest, we would have been up like 100 pips right now. So I'm a little sick right there. But it happens. It happens. But we would have caught this entire daily candlestick down. This would have been a crazy move. It's kind of unfortunate. We could possibly look for another entry. But yeah, we would have caught that entire daily candlestick down. But it's all good. All right, yeah, so on both trades, make sure to either have excellent profit, take partials, whatever y'all do. But multiple TPs have gotten hit for both trades, so nobody should be red on their screens, and nobody should close out of any of these trades red. I'm going to see you on tomorrow.